once you have cleaned your utility gloves and you put them underneath, this is wash your hands. You're going to get a fresh pair of gloves here. And then we're going to put over gloves. This is when you would be able to flush the lines. And this is what the over gloves look like here at our practice. So you would just put these on and then head on over to flush the lines for the 2 minutes if it's in the beginning of the day, or 20 seconds in between patients. Okay, so our gloves are so clean, so we're going to go ahead and start putting on barriers. We do have a large size. The barriers will be here on top of the counter. This is a size large, and there's only a few places that we want you to cover. We're going to cover this area here. Okay, so here are the barriers that we want to include in our setup. So we want to make sure that we have a barrier on the chair, because this is an area that we frequently grab to adjust. Even the adjustment areas here have it covered. Want to make sure that we put our barriers long way so it's easier to remove later. So on the handles, even on this area to adjust the lighting settings. We'll also just make sure that you're covering the trays here, coming around. Everything is covered, even the assistant chair. We do have these vacuums here that you don't have to worry about that, but this is what it should look like. We have the barriers for our suction, so you can cover this, and as needed, whatever you're going to be using for that particular treatment, if you need the HVE, if you need the saliva ejector, 3 ways to rinse, and you can take them out and then go ahead and put a barrier here. Alrighty, so once we're done with treatment or the procedures that we're performing, and we use our utility gloves to take our dirty instruments to sterilization. Now we want to be able to remove. Now we want to be able to clean up the room, so we have to have our utility gloves on. So I went ahead and took them out from the sink underneath and put the gloves on, and we're going to put this on here. Always one of these things. Make sure you have the right size. I think I could up a size here. Okay. So we want to remove these barriers. You can start with the one on the chair. Try to open this up a little bit so it almost acts like a flashlight for you. So you can start removing all of these barriers here.